Hi Gemini and Gemini placements, I'm Joan. This is Celestial Guidance and I'll be doing your love reading for the end of July and what might be coming towards you or could be coming towards you for August. So let's get these cards working. I have been shuffling anyway and it's talking about finance and career. So let's get them moving and see what else wants to come out for you in love as well. So let's have a look and see. If you have been watching and supporting the channel, thank you to my old subscribers and new for any likes and, like I said, subscriptions. Much appreciated all the support I've been getting. So there's some thing about a false mask coming out in this energy as well. Right, we've got one. What's it saying? Chemistry, but there is chemistry and attraction here. But we have got a separation energy. So are you and your person in separation at the moment? There's something about forgiving and learning as well. So let's see if we can get anything else. Oh, that bounced. What was it? But there's attraction as well. So chemistry and attraction coming out. Something about separation. So time apart from somebody that you love or that you have feelings for. And there's something to do with children as well at the bottom of the deck. So let's get some more cards and see what is going on in this energy at the moment. So 1, 2, and 3. Just get some oracle cards out, see what's going on for Gemini and Gemini placements. So we've got integration and a union. So there's definitely a renewal on the cards, and it is saying that because obviously the way they've come out is forgiving and learning, separation and heavy chemistry and attraction. So there's definitely somebody in your energy that you could have possibly been leaving, but there could be obviously either a new person or a renewal. So somebody from the past returning. I'm not saying it's not new people or somebody that you've just been getting to know, but this particular energy that's coming out is heavily suggesting somebody that you're at a crossroads over to make a decision or a choice in whether or not to go forward with them. So for some of you, I do think that there is communication that's going to be coming in. Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you do have that Libra, Gemini and Aquarius energy coming out, and it could be a fellow Gemini that you're dealing with, to be fair, Gemini. But there's something that's keeping somebody up at night. Somebody's heavily thinking about you. They want to come towards you with an offer to create balance, and you're going to receive communication out of the blue. So some of you could have had a separation that came out of the blue as well. So it could have been quite rocky, or there was something not right in the energy. But what I'm kind of seeing is that somebody's heavily got you in the mind, and you could be dealing with a Libra again as well as a Gemini, heavily coming out air signs in this reading. Or you could be deeply reflecting, as I say, reflecting. Hermit card coming out at the bottom of the deck. Somebody wants to come towards you that's possibly been ghosting you, or there's been some ghosting from you or somebody else that sees you as, you know, they're one. Now, there were children that showed on this card over here. You are manifesting your soulmate back in. So this reading is very specific. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. So if it's not your reading, Gemini placements, please look at some other ones. But this one is specifically talking about somebody that is wanting to return, that's done some deep introspection, that you possibly could have children to, baby mum, baby dad, that's wanting to come in with an apology or an offer, like a talk, a conversation, because it's a page of wands. So they are heavily attracted to you. There is chemistry there, but there's something about you and your person that, you know, there could be a family issue, and there's something that needs to be learned with forgiving and learning in this situation. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So there could be something about somebody bringing the past up or throwing the past back in your face all the time, or something about the past with your person that's bothered you is kind of the energy that I'm getting. There needs to be some balance if this is going to come back into alignment. So you and your person need to get on the same page or frequency. Again, we have that another page there, Pentacles. So there could be more than one person in this energy. Some of you could be dealing with a baby mum and baby dad, and you could have somebody else in your energy as well. So there could be a crossroads of having to choose between a new person and a past person, but somebody has really been up all night, heavily thinking and contemplating, wanting to return back into a family situation is kind of what I'm seeing, because we have integration there and union. So somebody that you was with is wanting to come back around is kind of the energy that is coming out. So can you tell me about this forgiving and learning, please, first? Yeah, there's a certain element of caution and not really knowing how to fix this situation emotionally. Now we've got Cancer, double Cancer coming out, Gemini, and it is showing at you as being single. So at the moment, I don't think you know what path to choose, and there is a favourable outcome. Chariot's very favourable, but is there something about somebody being at a distance or having car trouble or transportation problems at the moment that is holding them back from coming to you, which is stopping you and this person from attaining that union that you're both seeking? Because that is coming out as well, the way that it's fallen in the cards. So there's something that you're not aware of that you'll receive, some information or a conversation around to do with an apology that's coming in from somebody that you had a separation with. Whether you're aware of it or not, there's definitely something coming towards you, Gemini, from somebody that you haven't spoken to for a while is kind of the energy that I'm seeing. So what is this children here for? Your children could be affecting your love life. So yeah, there's something about attaining some kind of conversation around. We've got lovers, so that's with you, Gemini, because you're showing here in your own reading somebody wanting to come forward with an apology. Is it you and a child or a sibling that's had a falling out? Because we have that Empress energy here, and that's the mother or nurturer. So have you and your child fallen out and had a disagreement, misunderstanding in this energy as well? Because there's definitely something about a child or a child affecting your love life that is coming out on this particular card here. So is that causing blockages or delays about you being with somebody because your children don't like it, or they're not happy, or they don't like the person that you're going to be with, or there's some kind of merging or blending families together and there's a problem with it because the children don't get on with each other, is also the energy that's coming out as well. Like I said, I just read it as it comes down and just following what it says. So why is chemistry and attraction here, please, for Gemini and Gemini placements coming into August? Because there's definitely something that you can't see coming, a renewal or a conversation, something out of the blue where you're going to attain whatever it is you didn't know, and you're going to have that where there's possibly somebody that's been ghosting you or taking the self off because there's a separation. But they want to come around for a commitment. So there is that long-term stable commitment from somebody that sees you as a wish fulfillment, that's retracted their energy, that you possibly could have had a relationship with before, or being married and had children to. For some of you, it's not for everybody. Take what's yours and leave what isn't. So attraction, one of those, chemistry or attraction, is for a past person that's wanting to return into your energy. Yeah, you have for chemistry and attraction somebody wanting to come in with a new love offer. So there is a brand new offer of love here as well. So some of you might be at a crossroads between choosing whether you're going to be with one person or another person in this energy. Yeah, because look, we have two knights now. Somebody wanting to come and work on it, and we've got a Knight of Wands and we've got a Knight of Cups here. So there's more than one offer coming towards you, and it does feel pretty much like a past person that you're in separation with, that you may not have thought you were going to get back together, but they do want to come back and have a union with you, and there is a new energy, so renewal and new coming out in this energy. So what else? You're waiting. So you're waiting for something, and there's a lot of waiting and watching energy here, because you are waiting to receive some kind of attainment in order to make that choice, because it's very crossroads energy. There's also a lot of waiting around for communication, or waiting around for answers or guidance or some signs or synchronizations, whatever it is you're waiting for, in order to guide you in the direction in which you're supposed to be in, because we did see that Four of Wands before I shuffled, and you've got an Ace of Wands here. So you're on the right path, and there's something passionate and very creative coming in. There's something as well in your pre-shuffle about your finances. So let's find out about August energy now for Gemini. Let's get some of these and see what comes out for Gemini. You've definitely got a past person and a new one coming in. Justice again, something needs bringing into balance. There's something sensitive, which could be around family, children, house or home, that needs dealing with, bringing back into balance. We also have defense, so somebody's been very defensive, retracted their energy, and you're possibly not in communication with people at the moment because you've took that step back through the setbacks, is kind of what I'm seeing. But there is a charming energy coming in, you know, somebody that's in very Wands energy, because you could have somebody that's very 1 foot in and 1 foot out, that's dealing with toxins, addictions or bad behaviour, bad habits, very controlling. So you could have that kind of energy that where somebody's having to wake up and realise that that behaviour is not acceptable, because we do have that restrictions. So somebody putting restrictions on you in the past, and you're now trying to move or free yourself and turn over a new leaf, or if you're going to give somebody another chance. In August, I think this is where it's either going to make or break in this energy. Yeah, you've got to step into your own power, leadership coming out as well. You could be quite high ranking, you could be very creative, so music, the arts, theatre, this fame and fortune coming out, because, you know, we did see that Four of Wands, so platform, you could be well recognised publicly anyway. So there's something about your career and taking the lead role in whatever aspect of your life it is at the moment as well. Somebody might be paying for playing as well, because there could have been tears spilt around, it says play, or some childish behaviour. That also could be what that children are causing problems in your relationship card is. It can just be childish, immature behaviour by people externally from you and your person, interfering or causing problems as well, or external to that, just anything outside a family dynamic. But you are looking for security, and you are going to receive that, but you have to change your perspective on something. Take up space. So something's taking too much space, time or effort or energy in your life, and you're going to look at transforming it or releasing it, is kind of the energy that's coming out, because you do have a wish fulfillment which is coming in. So you might be manifesting, or, you know, trying to bring forth whatever it is you're striving towards relationship wise, but it seems that there's more than one energy in, because you do have a new and a past one, which is coming out through a lot of my readings, to be fair. So let's have a look at these and find out what somebody wants to say to you, Gemini, in this energy. What does somebody want to say to you in this energy? Because you have more than one person, so let's see what they've got to say. Somebody's still angry and can't find another you. So somebody can't find another you, and somebody's still angry in this energy. Wherever that fits, don't try to make it. But for some of you, you may be dealing with somebody that's very controlling or very restrictive with you, puts restrictions on you. It could be a parent, it could be you having problems with a child. There's lots of different ways it can spin, so please take what's yours and leave what isn't. Finding out things, so maybe there's been some secrets, or somebody's been keeping secrets in this energy, and it could be a child that's been keeping secrets from you, or something about a child that's been a secret. Finding out somebody's got a child to somebody else. It also could, in this energy that's coming out, be that you have a problem with a parent having problems with you having a relationship with somebody, and your family don't like this person as well. That is just kind of what's being downloaded as I am reading. There's a runner and chaser dynamic as well coming out in this energy, and manifesting exactly what I want. I could see that because you did get manifestation, fulfillment of wishes. Some of you've got some intervention or new ideas. Some of you will be walking away because there is something that needs some kind of, you know, attainment in order for you to make a choice or decision about the direction in which you're going in. But there is an ascension, so breaking a cycle and relocation. Some of you could be moving house, home. Some of you could be looking at moving to another country as well. But there's something heavy coming out about travel and ambition as I'm doing it, and there's abundance. So for some of you, there could be a homecoming. So some of you could be celebrating passing exams, homecoming events, you know, stuff like that. So that's coming out in this reading as well for August. I can't imagine my life without you. So somebody doesn't want to give up on this connection that they've got with you. And where are you? I want to be and feel where I want to be is so far away. So somebody feels like they're so far away from you. So is the distance, is somebody in another state, country, whatever, is there a cultural difference coming out here? There's something about somebody's family not liking them or wanting them to be together as well. Again, other people's BS coming out in the cards as well for August. So some of you may be at that crossroads of dealing with if you're going to be with somebody, if you're separating, if you're relocating, if you've had enough. I regret leaving you. So again, that past energy coming back around as well. Where are you and what are you doing? So somebody wondering where you are, what you're doing, and if you've moved on, because there is a new energy in here as well. So next could be wondering if you've moved on and got somebody new, and some of you could, because it is showing in this reading as well. So what do I want to go to next? Let's go to the twin flame ascension and find out what is going on for August energy then. For Gemini and Gemini placement, such a lot coming down. Sometimes they can start out so specific, and then they can, as you're pulling cards, more unravels, because that's just energy. And I am reading for July into August as well. So yeah, there's a twin flame dynamic here. Everything is possible, so something's definitely gaining momentum to come into your life. There's a possibility that you and a past person can have a reconciliation and a union. Increase your frequency, high conscious awareness. So somebody having that awakening and really having to see things for what they really are in order to get this to the place where they're back in union with you. Right, divine order. So something's coming in divine timing as well. Practice patience. So I do think that there is an element of patience, or there's something to do with taking care of details or finer details, or there's some complex details that you don't know about that need revealing in order for you to be able to move or shift this in the direction in which you're wanting it to go in. Because something is about building a business abroad, or moving abroad, or just traveling until you find where it is that you want to be, is heavily coming out in this reading as well. There's an element of acknowledgement and taking responsibility that's also coming out in these cards. At the beginning of the reading, it did show somebody wanting to come back in with an apology or a sorry, and they've woken up seeing that they shouldn't have restricted you, or somebody's putting restrictions on you, and somebody's got to take some responsibility for their behaviour, is the energy that's coming out for August as well. So if you couldn't get any closure to situations, I can feel that that will be happening in August, because some of you may not choose to go forward with this situation. Let me grab a pile of these and see what wants to come down for you out of these, Gemini. So we have energy vampire. So yeah, distancing yourself from people that are quite on fantasy island or in an illusion. Maybe somebody's quite draining because they're very clingy to you, and you know, it's like they've got a super strong bond with you, but you find it very draining. So somebody could be very controlling and dominant and want a lot of your time. So maybe some of you were in separation because somebody's too much and you're wanting to take that step back because they're very demanding of your time as well, is what's coming out here. But there is a forever here on these paper aids as well that I make. So you do have somebody that you're meant to be with, but it's all coming in divine timing, and it will be divinely shown to you. But there is an energy here, Knight of Wands, where somebody's very one foot in, one foot out, in for a good time, a quick time, but never for a long time. So some of you may be getting rid of people that are very one foot in, one foot out, and they are in that player energy, which did come out here, playing life's playground, not being committal, not giving you what you want as well. But there is a very stable energy here as well, and you are going to get that attainment because you do have that Knight of Cups, so that's a more stable energy than the Knight of Wands coming in. It's all right having a good time and a quick time, but not staying for a long time. But if you're looking for commitment and long-term stable commitment, there is somebody that likes the fantasy and sees you as a fantasy, and they're treating you like that, and they're not really, because chemistry and heavy attraction, this could be one person that's doing that to you. For others of you, there could be more than one person you're dealing with. And for others of you, there could be something to do with having to learn lessons as well, because that's what's coming out of the deck now. Higher calling, so somebody having to wake up and grow up in this energy. Lights, camera, action, so somebody likes, yeah, because you have credibility, or you could be doing something where there is that, or it could be that Wands energy as well. I'm seeing it two ways, so that Knight of Wands energy, but I also can see somebody is actually successful and recognized. There could be a professional model, there could be something about being an actor or on theatre, or something about arts and dramatics and creativity. So somebody might have their own fashion business, or somebody might be going global and they've got their own platform. There's a lot of energy coming out here. It can be anything, it's not very specific, but follow your GPS. So something about travel again, and something about following your intuition and compromise. So there has to be a compromise, or something isn't going to work in this energy as well. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. Let's get some of these Time Island wellness cards as well. So yeah, somebody could be having a glow up in this energy, Gemini. You could be well recognized for your looks. Empress energy coming out earlier, male or female. People could find you heavily attractive, and you could create a lot of attention. So somebody in your energy may think you've got somebody else, because you may have, because they didn't treat you in the manner in which they should, and somebody else has come in and taken you. Self-indulgence, so somebody is focusing on the self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. So there you go. There's definitely something about, you know, you taking care of your interests, Gemini, and moving forward in unions and partnerships in the direction in which you want to go in. Cupid's arrow, so having faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, meeting, and hesitation. It's that hesitation energy about somebody wanting to come in. Love struck is kind of what's coming into my head as well. We've got both here. Receiving what you need, progressing, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. So somebody can't release you, somebody doesn't want to release you in this energy. You have a past energy that wants to come back around. It is entirely up to you if you accept that or not going into August. I think everybody will be at that make it or break it, where you're either going to give it another chance or you're going to release it. Everybody's situation is different. Engagement, partnership, commitments, eternity, completion, and union. So you definitely got a union that's coming in August if you haven't got it already. Higher level of commitment, marriage, moving in together, anything like that. It can even be a business partnership or contract that's on the table as well. So I'm just reading any energy that could be coming towards you for August, as well as love. So whatever comes out and shows. And you're definitely going to have a big social circle, meetups with friends, uplifting, and, you know, sovereignty and savouring the moment. So somebody that means something to somebody coming out in that energy there. So let's get some Moonology cards for final advice. In fact, before I do that, I'm going to throw some of these, because these can throw anything out. And I've did them for Virgo, so I'll do them for you, just to see what wants to come out before your advice. Anything else for August for Gemini and Gemini placements, please? So it's given me 3, so whatever these 3 are, could be all for you, may only some of it be for you. The power of love, investment, gambles, and other games, your creation. So somebody that may be in a player energy, or you have more than one option, there's definitely a union or partnership on the table for you there. With the trust of a child, fun, romance, and making art, do it dramatically. So there could be a union of families together. So that could be where somebody's got children and you're trying to blend 2 families together, or somebody's taking somebody's children on, and it's like getting to know you a bit. But there's something about drama, acting again, and doing it, you know, with flair and style. So you could be getting a romantic gesture out of the blue, a weekend away break, or a romantic gift, because pages are gifts as well. So that's 5th house, and that's for anybody that needs it. Relationship again, the beauty of do it with your partner, Libra energy. And it also says cooperation, to perfection, decision about, resulting from, fairness. So there's something that needs bringing back into balance for you that are separated and wanting a past person back. That is on the table. The power of love is here for you that are meeting people. That's definitely here. Let me just get this doorbell, really sorry. So there's two different things coming out, but there's heavy union, heavy partnership coming out here. And your final one is the drive for confronting of action, Mars. So if you have any conflicts or anything with anybody, Mars energy can speak about, you know, having conflicts or resolving them, because justice coming out on Libra energy. You could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini. Heavy air coming out in this reading, or a fellow Gemini. I can see Sagittarius, I can see Scorpio, Cancer, heavy Cancer coming out in your reading. I can see Virgo, I can see Taurus. Anything else that you may need to know before I give you your advice? No, I think that's the majority. So there's definitely something about having a misunderstanding, fallout, somebody being jealous, somebody could be very, you know, restrictive with you because they're very obsessed, they're very domineering of your time, but somebody could have had to learn the lessons and somebody's coming back around. Can I have final advice now for Virgo and Virgo placements? It has been a bit of a lengthy reading, but I do try to get as much for you as I can, especially when it starts splitting in lots of different ways. You've got a choice or a decision that needs making. We have expect a powerful change. There's something about exploring, walking away for some of you. You have new creative ideas as well coming out on that card. So some of you could be getting some kind of syncs or receiving communication around, you know, especially near the eclipse energy or from the eclipse, if you put your manifestations out there, because we've got luck. Your luck is on your side, Sagittarius energy. Cupid's arrow striking and somebody bringing love back into a situation. So your advice is there's a massive powerful change whichever direction you choose to take it in. A new romantic cycle begins, and don't let the past hold you back. So for you that are releasing past, there's a brand new cycle. For those of you that are thinking about person that you're in separation with and you wanted to be with them, there's a powerful change, luck's on your side, and somebody wants to bring that love offer back around from somebody that you've been out with before. So I really do hope this reading's helped. You've got lots of different things going on. If it did resonate, can you please like, share and subscribe? And I love you all to pieces. Blessings, love and light, and I hope to see you in another reading. Take care. Bye for now.